The end of the Moro arc is getting closer and closer with each passing chapter, and right now, we aren't really exactly sure where Dragon Ball as a franchise is headed over the next few years. In terms of content, there are a lot of loose ends that haven't been tied up yet, and so many scenarios that are no longer impossible after a lot of the recent events. I mean, even though it seems like it's about to happen really soon now, Goku still hasn't mastered Ultra Instinct. Both Broly and Gogeta were just introduced to the main timeline, and as a final battle, I think we all know that Goku and possibly Vegeta need to have that last battle with Beerus once they've had this final power up. Well, for right now, Vegeta is still on Yardrat until the very last second that he's needed, while Goku, although showing insane control over the initial stages of Ultra Instinct and doing really well against Moro, his weaknesses are being exposed. Sooner or later, Moro is bound to fall, whether it be at the hands of Goku, Vegeta, both, or even an outside element. But afterwards, there's still so much that can be done. Broly is probably the most desired way the next arc could go for most of the fandom, but a final battle with Beerus feels like the only true way the Dragon Ball Super series could come to a real climax. With Goku months, if not weeks away from mastering the form that made Beerus stand to his feet during the Tournament of Power and shook the multiverse to its core, and Vegeta well on his way to even surpassing Goku, it's only a matter of time before they take that final test, whether that be for Beerus' role or not. Even amongst the gods, Ultra Instinct is such a divine and difficult technique to master, and many of the destroyers are still training to master it themselves. That simple fact alone makes it at least feasible for Goku and Vegeta to eventually stand a chance against him. If not individually, then possibly together. With their combined powers, after the Moro fight, we can't even fathom right now the type of strength these two would have after everything they've been through. But a god of destruction is still just that, a god. Now, no, I definitely can't get ahead of myself in saying that Goku and Vegeta can beat Beerus, but after the Broly movie and the fusion dance creation of Gogeta being introduced into the canon universe, a scenario involving a battle between the strongest mortal and the god of destruction of Universe 7 is no longer impossible, and today, we get the privilege of seeing for ourselves thanks to UHG animations. Goku and Vegeta both at the end of the day constantly want to challenge and surpass one another, so it would be crazy not to think that they still look up to Beerus after their first encounter with him and learning what the power of the gods are really like. But now, they no longer have to be hopeless against him, as today they combine their powers in one final battle with Beerus. If you guys want to check out the original fan animation for yourselves, a link to both the original video and UHG's channel will be down below in the description box, so be sure to go check it out and show a ton of love and support. Before we do hop into the video, I just want to say thank you guys so much for 300k subscribers. I know we aren't really too big into milestone celebrations, but I do love and appreciate all of you guys who actually took the time to click that red button over 300,000 times. So just once again, thank you guys so much. If you want to stick around and be a part of the growth as well, be sure to hit that notification bell to never miss an upload. And I want to say once again that you guys have been absolutely rocking the like, so thanks again so much. Don't forget to follow me on both Twitch and Twitter to keep up with me and all Dragon Ball related content. But without further ado, while Moro may be the main source of trouble and chaos on Earth, in my opinion he's still only a stepping stone for things that could be in the near future for Goku and Vegeta. Beerus and Whis were the ones that first introduced Goku and Vegeta to the power of the God Realm, and now things have come full circle. At the end of an era, we see Goku and Vegeta in a full-fledged final battle with Beerus, as Vegeta in his Super Saiyan Blue evolution form does his best to clash with the god, but Beerus can't even be touched with this level of power. Super Saiyan Blue Goku then joins in, but it's still more of the same. As they are individually, Goku and Vegeta aren't even a warm-up for the god. It's no use, even at their current full powers. Separately, this will never work. But luckily this isn't a deathmatch or anything, so he gives them a chance to prove their power and prove some worth. Goku looks to Vegeta, confirming that they're both on the same page, and we all know what happens next. Swallowing their pride at not being able to defeat him still individually, Goku and Vegeta make the non-verbal agreement to join their powers to get the job done. The fusion dance begins as Goku and Vegeta separate and join once again in the center, touching fingers. The power of two full-blooded Saiyans, both possessing God Ki, combined into one all-powerful being. With both of their auras swirling around the sky and finally converging into one, Gogeta is born once again. Beerus seems pleased that the Saiyans have found a way to maximize their powers and finally hopefully prove a challenge for him. But Gogeta looks as serious as ever. He charges in still in his base form, and as we can expect, Beerus is still, even with their fused powers, dodging, blocking, and deflecting all of their attacks. Well, no surprise there, I'm sure, is what Gogeta is thinking to himself, so he takes it to the next step, powering up the Super Saiyan. As Gogeta's power begins to cause eruptions all around him, Beerus finally looks as if this fight is starting to interest him now. Gogeta launches himself into the air, charging ki in his hands, and then releases his Stardust Fall attack down onto Beerus below, showering him in ki blast. When the attack is finished, nothing but a crater is seen below. However, an attack like that couldn't have finished off Beerus. All of a sudden, out of the smoke, he appears out of nowhere and sends the Saiyans flying and then soaring into the ground below. As Gogeta gets back to his feet, Beerus is surrounding himself with his orbs of destruction, then launches them at Gogeta, who shows some nice evasion skills as well. This was all a distraction though, as while the explosions go off all around Gogeta, Beerus appears behind him and puts him in a chokehold. In terms of just raw strength, Beerus is definitely still the superior right now, as a mere Super Saiyan could never hope to overpower a god. Gogeta struggles to free himself from Beerus' chokehold, and driven to his limit, he ascends. Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta explodes in rage and power, illuminating the entire battlefield as Beerus' jaw drops. Now he can finally take them seriously. Gogeta prepares himself as Beerus gets ready as well, and then the two clash with such ferociousness that even Broly can feel the huge shifts in energy from Planet Vampa. The two violently go back and forth, with neither giving the other an opening at all, and when they clash fists, their powers collide so forcefully that a sliver of the dimension shatters. Beerus, for the first time in this battle, is starting to look a little bit annoyed at how the fight is beginning to go, but as Gogeta hits the ground, he hits Beerus with an unexpected meteor explosion attack that catches Beerus in his blast. The God of Destruction, for the first time that we've known him, has been brought to his knees. The power of Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, the fusion between two mortals that Beerus had learned to befriend, is finally proving that yes, mortals can do it. But Beerus still has his final resolve left. Before this battle is over, Gogeta must overcome destruction itself as Beerus prepares a Hakai in the palm of his hand, an attack that will erase everything down to the last fiber of reality. Gogeta, however, has his own answer for an attack like this as he prepares his own attack to meet this destructive power, the Stardust Breaker. With the special properties of this move, Gogeta looks to do something Beerus himself might not even be aware of, as both of them launch their attacks. A collision of massive proportions covers the battlefield, but within seconds, both of the attacks are gone. Gogeta's attack has completely nullified the energy of destruction, somehow leaving Beerus speechless as to what just happened. A mortal has just completely evaporated the energy of destruction, the weapon of the Destroyer God, while angering Beerus to no end. The battle seems to be over, as neither has been able to best the other outside of counterattacks, as we see Gogeta revert back to his base form. This battle is far from over though, as the exact opposite happens next. Gogeta reveals his final trump card and the reason for his confidence in this battle. As the white orb begins to surround him, Gogeta closes his eyes, and when he opens them, he reveals those silver irises. Before his transformation is complete, however, Beerus begins to go berserk and starts exploding with power himself, causing Gogeta to retreat momentarily. Beerus' energy begins to destroy the very planet they battle on now, as he reveals his own final transformation, some form of full power God of Destruction mode. Gogeta replies, taking himself to his limits as well, as when we cut back, Gogeta shows that with the combined efforts of Goku and Vegeta, he has now mastered Ultra Instinct. Beerus being pushed to the absolute maximum power by Gogeta at this point with how it's being portrayed is pretty plausible in my opinion with how he reacted to just Goku having this power in the tournament. Under the control of Gogeta, Ultra Instinct is bound to be an entirely different beast, but the full power of Beerus is still pretty much a mystery. So the best we can do now is hope to see it and continue to be entertained by all of the amazing work the fans continue to put in. That's gonna do it for this one, guys. Thanks so much for watching until the end. As always, I really hope you all enjoyed the video. Sorry if this one felt like kind of a pretty big cliffhanger, but this is more than likely going to be a multiple part fight, so be sure to go check out and subscribe to UHG Animations if you guys want to see the original fan animation and the next part of this battle whenever it comes out. Down below in the comments, let me know what you thought of the portrayal of this battle. Obviously, we don't know the extent of what Beerus can do, and currently in the main timeline, I'm sure Goku and Vegeta are probably much stronger than what they were shown here, but I'm still not even too sure myself. If Ultra Instinct is involved, I definitely think Gogeta has more of a chance, but outside of that, it's really hard to say when we're really just told to believe that the gods are just above the mortals and that's how it is. But let me know your thoughts and we'll talk about it down below. Before we get out of here, I just have to say once again, thank you guys so much for 300,000 subscribers. I know I get really just caught up in trying to keep the content coming and real life stuff, so I don't really notice the numbers like that too often, but I promise I always appreciate every single one of you that keep coming back and enjoying what we do here. It really means everything to me. Hopefully we can continue that growth and who knows where we can get, but if you want to be a part of our journey, be sure to have those notifications turned on to never miss an upload, and consider leaving a like as well, as that helps out a ton. I haven't forgot either, guys. I know we had sort of a like goal for the last video and you guys did crush that. That video is still coming. I'm working on it as we speak, so don't worry, I got you guys. Also, don't forget to follow me on both Twitch and Twitter to keep up with me and all anime related content. But anyways, have a great day, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys.